All right, career highs all around. That was his second touchdown. That was his second touchdown. I got that right. The 40-yard catch was his long, 104 yards, career high. 7 targets and 7 catches was a career high. So, questions for Cade, who is just a freshman, by the way. So, questions for Cade. Oh, yeah, you probably need that.
I think it's probably a little bit tough to talk about, but I mean, what went right today for you, and just kind of the passing attack.
Yeah, first I just want to give all glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Coach Eck did a great job establishing early this week that this game meant a little extra for this city and for this football team. So we had a great Tuesday and Wednesday practice, and then Thursday's walkthrough was great. Fast Friday was amazing. We knew we were gonna come in here and play good football today, and that's exactly what we did. So, just a credit to Coach Eck and Coach Slice and Coach Elliott and Coach Booth for believing in me, and then just a credit to my teammates for coming in here ready to play. Big game this afternoon. We got a big win.
And not only did you have an awesome day, but it looks like your family was also. I mean, you were hugging.
Yeah, my dad was here, so he flew in this morning actually. And I'm so grateful that he was here to watch and support me. He's been a big part of my upbringing, as a young man and football player. So to have him here watching me meant the world to me. And then my mom would be here too, but she's actually in New York right now watching my little brother play for Cornell. He plays outside linebacker at Cornell, and she's with him right now. So I'm gonna have to go see how their team did, but. I'm just so thankful for my mom and my dad, my little brother, and I wouldn't be here today without them.
And then Coach Eck talked about that using 12 personnel. That was something you guys were going to do against Utah State. I mean, did you have any idea maybe on Tuesday, Wednesday you have a game like this? Yeah,
I think DT has done a really good job all year, just being dynamic in the passing game and as a run blocker. So, and then when we're both on the field together, we believe in one another to, go make big plays and play off of one another. So when DT drew a little extra attention today, I was able to get open and Jack threw some really good passes to me, and I was able to make some plays. But yeah, credit to DT because he's been unstoppable all year and just a huge part of what we've done offensively this year. So it's so much fun to be out there with him and Simon Mappa, who's also been doing a really good job. And we just work off of each other, and we're so close, and Coach Elliott has did a great job this week, getting us ready for a little extra 12 personnel this week.
Cade, congrats on a great game. How well is your rapport with Jack Lane really building up?
Yeah, so I got here in January, and I feel like we just kind of clicked when we met. We have similar personalities, in my opinion, and I really respect Jack. He's a hard worker. He's first one in the facility, last one out, and that's what you want out of your quarterback. So just for me to be able to work with him every day, and for him to believe in me to go and make plays out there, especially during a big game like today, means the world to me. He's a great football player, even better young man. So.
Cade, the last year there was a similar feeling about Coach Mendenhall and what he was building here. And then when he left a bitter feeling with a lot of the fans. So there's been a buildup and an anticipation for the fans for this game. I'm curious, what was it like from a player's perspective? What did you hear? What did you know? And what was it like getting ready for a game against a guy that you've never actually played for?
Yeah, I think Coach Eck has done a great job since he got here of just embracing Albuquerque, embracing the community, and, making Albuquerque his. And, he said from the beginning that he's going to make this a football school. And that's exactly what he's done. And then, a couple of the kids that have been here last week, I had the chance to talk to them and stuff, and it meant a little extra to them. So, kind of just being around them all week, it kind of motivated me a little bit to, be ready to play, because it was a little extra personal for some of the guys that were here with Coach Mendenhall last year. But yeah, I'm just so happy for Coach Eck and the staff and my teammates that we were able to get this win, especially here in front of our home crowd.
Okay, congratulations on a great game. What were you thinking on that touchdown run? I noticed you did a great job of allowing blockers to get in front of you, make it into the end zone.
Well, when I watched the clip on the sideline, Dorian Thomas played with great effort and made a great block. And then DJ McKinney was in front of me and made another huge block on that play. So just a huge credit to those two guys. A huge credit to our offensive line for holding up, being great in the run blocking and pass blocking game all day long. And yeah, I saw an opening and took advantage of it. Just all the credit goes to my teammates for that play.
So it's no secret that, Coach Eck likes to utilize the tight ends and stuff like that. I'm just curious, like when you originally came to New Mexico, can you just kind of elaborate on, was a day like today what you expected on how you fit in? Obviously, DT draws so much attention, and you touched on that earlier, but to have a day like yourself going into a system like X that utilizes the tight ends.
Yeah. When I originally got here, they told us that they like using the tight end. So obviously that was good to hear. And Coach Booth kind of recruited me here, and he's said the same thing. Everyone's been on the same page with that. New Mexico likes to use the tight end. Coach Slice likes to use the tight end. Coach Elliott's a big tight end guy. Coach Eck likes the tight end. So, I've just, had done my best to remain ready when it's time to make a play, because DT's done such a great job all year. Made some really big plays too today. But yeah, it's a blessing to be in a system like this. We just always have to be ready to make a play. Be ready for your opportunity at all times in this offense, which I love.
All right, I think that's it. All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks for your time, guys. Appreciate you. Thanks, guys.